Never did I once think that I would be stood here doing a what's in the bag video. But here we are. Now, when I first planned to do a what's in the bag, I thought, where shall I do it? Shall I do it up in Scotland? Should I do it at St Andrews, the home of golf? Should I do it at Fixby, the home of Yorkshire golf? Or should I do it in my brand new office that I am mega proud of and can't spend enough time in here because I love it? So yeah, here we are. Let's do it, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button. I've got loads of awesome golf related content coming for you guys, and I really don't want you to miss it. Like I said in the intro, an in the bag isn't really what I saw myself doing, but plenty of you guys have commented saying that you want to see one. And it starts to get a little bit interesting. Now I have a massive giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned, or just kind of cut straight to the end where the giveaway is, but you have to be a subscriber to win. Guys, in this video, I want you to comment below. I want you to let me know what is the longest standing club you have in your bag. Is it the driver? Is it the putter? Is it the wedges? And also, what club is next in line for replacement? Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's find out what's in this bad boy. Okay, so to start with, I'm gonna go with the most fun to hit, the one that you all know which is in there, the driver. Driver, Taylormade M3, 440 head with the weight settings on standard. Now I've been playing around with loads of drivers this year. I've tested pretty much every driver on the market, and this one just seems to do it for me. I don't know what it is. It feels fantastic. As I say in most of my videos, it sounds fantastic. And it looks brilliant as well. I love the idea of the smaller head. It really makes me concentrate that bit more. And up in the trip to Scotland that I recently went on, I absolutely boomed this club every single time. Nearly every single time. So the Taylormade M3 440 head is my driver. I am playing it in the 10 size 60 gram extra stiff shaft. It feels just phenomenal, not too stiff. In my shaft flex comparison, which I have done a video on, I will put a link to that above. You'll see the testing for that, and it just gave me an extra few yards and helped me with dispersion. The driver for me generally carries about 250, 260 and runs out 270, 280. They are good numbers for me. I'm still searching for extra distance. I'm even going for a golf lesson at the end of this month. That's top secret. I'm not going to tell you who it's with, but I will give you a clue. He has a massive YouTube channel and I can't wait to meet him. His content's fantastic and I'm really hoping he can help me with my game and get me a little bit more distance. So that's the driver. Next in the bag, I'll work my way down. Let's look at the old trusty 3-wood. Now this thing's that old, I don't even have the proper head cover for it. I am representing the Huddersfield Golf Club 125 anniversary head cover, which goes quite well. It goes really well with the new bag, which I'll come to in a second. But the 3-wood in question is the Titleist 915F. It is the bigger headed version. I do like this. I've had it in the bag quite a while. It is more a driver replacement if the driver starts going awry, which the new driver hasn't done so far, luckily. It's not fantastic for off the fairway. The big deep head sometimes does mean that I struggle to pick it off the fairway, but very rarely do I hit it off the fairway because of the next club that's coming up. In the 3-wood, I have the Graphite Design Di7S in orange, the Jordan Spieth shaft. It looks fantastic, it feels fantastic. I repped this in Old Faithful driver here, which is now on display in the office. We'll put that back before that shelf comes down because I put that shelf up the other day. I don't know how much weight it can hold really. So that is the 3-wood. Really old, really trustworthy. I enjoy it. Moving on to my favourite club in the bag. The Taylormade Gapper Low 2-iron. This thing is an absolute beast. Some of the ball flights I can get with this are just absolutely insane and ridiculous. I played up at Ladybank Golf Club when we were in Scotland last week, and I hit this off some of the tees, and my playing partners just didn't know what to say. The ball flight was just purely phenomenal. I have done loads of videos on these, so I will put links above. I've done videos on the low, the high and the mid. I play this in the KBS extra stiff shaft. Remember, I did the blind test with this club to see which shaft flex I should go with. It's just beautiful. It's definitely my favourite club in the bag. I can hit it out there about 230, 240 if I get it going. I can flight it up, I can flight it down. I can pretty much do whatever I want with it. So that's the favourite. Next in line, this must be the oldest club in the bag. My 3-iron is the Titleist 716 TMB iron. It's so forgiving. I can play some bullet stingers with it. I love it. I do mix and match now with the gapper low for what I hit off the tee. If I want to hit a stinger, I generally go to the gapper low now. But this thing has served me really well for the last 3 or 4 years. It's a fantastic club. I really enjoyed it. It's going to take some beating to get a different 3-iron in the bag. I did consider taking this out and putting the gapper high in there, but it just didn't have the playability with the gapper high that what I get with this. I can hit this high, I can hit this low, I can pretty much do what I want with it. This is in the Project X 6.0, which all my irons are in. New irons did I add. And I think this is a great shaft. I've been fitted for it pretty much every time I've been for an iron fitting, apart from when I went to ping. This club can go anywhere between kind of 200 and 220, depending how well I hit it. It's good, I like it, and it is very versatile. Let's get to what you've all come to see. Which irons have I gone for? Now, if you watch my channel and you're a regular viewer, you will know I've been testing loads of different irons. I went for the ping fitting, they fitted me for i500. I've had Titleist fittings, I've had Taylormade fittings. I have had loads and loads of different club fittings. But for me, and what I want in my game, the best club that I've tested this year is Mizuno Jpx 919 Tour. Do I need to talk to you about them, or should we just spend a few minutes looking at them? And yes, the wrappers are still on. I can't bring myself to take them off. In fact, now this is a big moment, guys, isn't it? Who here loves, and comment below, taking wrappers off new golf clubs? That is it, they're all off, they're ready for using. Project X 6.0, I've got these in pitching wedge to 4-iron. Massive, massive, massive thank you to Mizuno for sending these through and sending the bag. I'm going to show you the bag later on. It is the sexiest bag I've ever seen. Oh, I've missed one. Oh. And these are the sexiest irons I've ever seen. When I tested them, playability was fantastic. The distance was perfect for what I'm wanting. It was just a fantastic club to look down at and hit. It feels, well, they do say, don't they, nothing feels like a Mizuno. I'm not being paid to say this, it's just what I found in testing. Now, you may think, why have I not gone for the i500s? Why have I not gone for the P790s? Why have I not gone for all the clubs that I've been doing a lot of hype around? Purely because I don't feel like I need to hit irons that far. I don't feel like my 7-iron needs to go 180 yards to feed an ego. This 7-iron here will go around 160 to 165 yards, and I'm absolutely fine with that because I know that's how far it's going to go. I'm not going to get that one that just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. It's just going to go the distance that I want it to, providing I strike it correctly, which won't be all the time, but that's fine because I will then get the feedback what I need to help me improve as a golfer. Remember, we are all always improving. And just a little hint, guys, for the giveaway, they're my new irons. What am I going to do with my old irons, which aren't really that old? There's one for you. Now, wedges. What wedges am I using? Taylormade high toe wedge family. Now, this might be a surprise to some of you, but I have put the Taylormade high toe wedges in the bag. When I did the review on these clubs, it was a little bit mixed. I thought they felt fantastic, but I didn't like how they scuff up. Since then, I've stuck with them, and you can see now actually that the wear marks have come a lot more consistent. The colour looks fantastic, and as golf clubs, They just look brilliant. And I do love the versatility of the 60 degree with full face grooves. It just feels fantastic. It fills me with confidence when I stand there and open the face up. And I have gone to a 60 degree, 52 degree combination. I used to use Vokeys in 60, 54 and 50. Moving down to the 2 wedge combination, that's given me room in the bag to put the gapper low in, so it's evening out my bag a little bit more. I found that I did have big gaps up in the top end of the bag, which the gapper has filled. The gapper fills the gap. Anyway, so yeah, 2 wedge combination. I feel like I can manipulate the 52 if I want to, send it high, send it low. The 60 degree is one of the clubs I use the most in golf because I miss a lot of greens and I do short side myself a lot. That's how I get round. I rely heavily upon my short game, so I have to have a lob wedge that I can trust and play with. They're my wedges. Last but not least, in my bag, we have the putter. And if you watch my vlogs, you'll know this has remained pretty consistent. The Scotty Cameron Futura X5. It's a great putter. I've loved it. I play it with the Superstroke Mid 2.0 grip. It feels fantastic. I've held a lot of putts with this. I've missed a lot of putts with this as well. But generally, that's not been the putter's fault. And it's really interesting, this, because if you look over my shoulder here, you'll just spy something which I'm not even allowed to talk to you about yet. But it's not looking good for the Scotty Cameron Futura X5. I can't show you. I physically can't show it yet. The embargo is on Monday. Today is Sunday. I will put a link above once the embargo is lifted as to what putter that is, because I'm pretty sure it's going to make its way into my golf bag. Golf bag wise, I've just changed, and once again, massive thanks Mizuno. The K1 low bag, it looks absolutely phenomenal. The colours are brilliant. Whether or not I'm going to use this in winter, I don't know, because it's very, very light and the material looks like it's going to get mucky very, very quickly. I love the green colour on the zips. I love the material. I love how light it is. It is so light. It is unbelievable. Glove wise, always use a premium leather glove unless it's absolutely hammering it down, in which case I'll use a Mac Wet. 2 alignment sticks in there. I don't know why, because I never use them for practice. I just use them for putting the glove on there to air out. So what goes inside the bag? As we open up, you will see that I have a little pouch here, and as I open it up, the ball I'm playing at the moment, again, I've just changed what ball I'm using to the Bridgestone Tour BXS. I used this up in Scotland and it felt fantastic. It seemed strange looking down and not seeing the Titleist logo on there. But like anyone, as soon as I have a couple of good rounds with a golf ball, I'm going to put it in play. I'm not going to lie, Titleist usually does work its way back into the bag at some point, usually when I start playing worse. But at the moment, it is the Bridgestone Tour BXS, and I'll keep you updated if I change anything in that golf bag. We have a 2019 prototype Titleist ball coming next week that I'm going to be testing for you guys. So that is the golf ball. What else is in the pouch? We have always white tees. These are the ones where if you watch my Titleist driver review, I managed to steal a couple off Nick. So Nick, thank you very much for those. I'm still using them. I've not lost them all just yet, but people do tend to steal them. Isn't it funny how someone will steal a T-peg? You can go back in there. Pitch mark repairer. Now this means a lot to me. This is a Valderrama pitch mark repairer. It's where the European Tour are playing this week, but my dad got me this years and years ago because he claimed this was the best golf course he's ever played, and he wanted me to always look at it and go and play there. I've not gone and played there, so if anybody wants to invite me to Valderrama, smash that comment button below and let's get me playing there. I might even take my old man back because his health is improving again. So that is a big thing, and that always stays in the pouch straight after the round. And I've lost like every other pitch mark repair I've ever used, so you can go back in there. Ball marker, I always use the same. I always use a Masters ball marker. It just excites me. It's the first major of the year. When that comes on, you know the golf season started. I always use it. I've got a red one, I've got a green one, I've got a blue one. I absolutely love them. But I've still not been. Who's going to Augusta next year? Let's do it, let's go. Okay guys, so that is the end of the what's in the bag. There's one small matter left of the giveaway which I was speaking about. Look at the state of this office now. Look at all this. This was such a tidy office as well. Oh wait, what's this here? What are these irons there? Okay guys, this is the giveaway. Now I'm very grateful to Mizuno and all the other brands for sending me golf clubs to review, to use, to test. But I want to give something back. Now I could have sold these clubs. These are my old irons. They are Titleist MBs with a CB 4 and 5 iron. They are 1 degree flat and they are Project X 6.0 shaft. So they're not going to suit everybody. Anybody can enter this competition. All you have to do, you have to be a subscriber. You have to put the thumbs up on this video and you have to comment below irons. That's it, no other words. If you've already left a comment, don't tag it on the end of a comment because I won't pick it up. Just irons, IRONS, irons. Anybody can apply. All I ask, as always, if you are outside the UK, you will pay for postage and packaging and I will get them to you. If you're inside the UK, hopefully if you're inside Yorkshire, I will get them to you absolutely free of charge. The great irons, they're not in bad condition, and I'm going to get the joke in before you guys do. The middles are like new. And I've just re-gripped them pretty much with Lambkin Cord grips. So if anybody is after a set of blade irons, these things could be a nice little Christmas present for you, couldn't they? I'm going to do the draw for this when I get to 15,000 subscribers. We're at 11,500 already. The traction is gaining. I'm hoping this is going to get us over the line. So if anybody's wanting these, make sure you spread the word, make sure you get people to hit that subscribe button, and make sure you comment irons. Guys, I'm James Robinson. That's been my What's in the Bag. As always, guys, make sure you smash that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, comment irons if you're wanting a free set of irons, and I'll see you soon.